I'd like to call the Physical Services Committee meeting for January 3rd, 2022 to order. Please call the roll.
Counselor Hill.
Here.
Counselor Burridge. Counselor Walker. Here. Counselor Gozick.
Here. Could I have a motion to approve the minutes of our December 6th, 2021 meeting? Counselor Walker, Counselor Burridge.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gozick.
Yes.
Is there any old business to come before this committee? Seeing none, we'll move on to new business. Under communication, item number 1, Mayor William J. Barlow Jr. has received a request from Ellen Clark regarding the Hearts on the Bridge project for the month of February. Is anyone here to speak to this item? I don't see Ms. Clark. This is a recurring request. Obviously, the Hearts are well received by the community. Are there any questions from the council? Councilor?
I just have a quick question. If you remember a couple, well, maybe it was a month or two ago, we tried to simplify some things, and for example, the trash permits originally had to be approved by the council, and people thought that that was kind of a waste of time and it was redundant. So now the city clerk does that, whereas the council doesn't have that job to do. Now, my question is, because that was fresh in my mind, now, the city DPW will be putting these hearts up, correct?
That's my understanding, yes.
And don't they every year put up, like this season right now, they put up decorations for Christmas, snowflakes and some other things. So my question is, why does this have to come to to this committee, the Physical Services Committee, when it's a reoccurring job that the DPW has been doing, and don't they DPW store these also?
We do. I think the technical reason is because we don't own the Hearts. And I think the secondary reason is it gives Ms. Clark an opportunity to go in front of the council, speak about how the community enjoys it. It's really more of a formality to give the opportunity for the public to interact with government. So it's more symbolic than anything.
And she's not here today.
And of course, she's not here today. But she has been here consecutively every year to speak on it,
Yes, I
explain,
remember.
what it does, give some of the supplementing programming that she does along with the Hearts, and it just gives her an opportunity to kind of let the community know
All right,
what's
well,
going on.
with the most recent thing that we did with the trash haulers, I was thinking, well, maybe we could make this simpler as well. But you've explained it. Thank you, Chairman.
Sure. Any other questions from the council? Okay, could I have a motion, please? Counselor Burridge, Counselor Walker.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gozick.
Yes.
Item number 2, the Department of Public Works and Parks and Recreation has received a request from the Buck Boosters for use of public space to have 8 signs installed at the city's 4 entry points provided by the Buck Boosters. Examples of the signs are provided in your packets. Are there any questions from the council on this request? Okay. Could I have a motion, please? Counselor Gozick, Counselor Walker.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gozick.
Yes.
Is there any other business to come before this committee? Seeing none, I'll take a motion to adjourn. Counselor Burridge, Counselor Gozick.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gozick.
Yes.
Okay, at this time, I'd like to open the Administrative Services Committee meeting for January 3rd. Please call the roll.
Counselor Corradino.
Here.
Counselor McBurdy.
Here.
Counselor Hill.
Here.
Counselor Plunkett.
Here.
Counselor Burridge.
Here. I'd like a motion to approve the minutes of the December 6, 2021 committee meeting. Counselor Plunkett. Counselor McBurdy.
Counselor Corradino.
Yes.
Counselor McBurdy.
Yes.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Is there any old business? Seeing none. Item number 1, under communication, the Office of Economic Development requests the mayor be authorized to extend the current lease agreement with Camelot Lodge LLC for an additional 12 months to house the City of Oswego Tourism Center. Is there anybody here to speak to that? Yes, I see Tim Stahl is here.
You think?
Yes, good evening, everyone. You can see
You can come to the podium as well. Pretend you're some kind of professor there.
I'll do my best. Thank you, everyone. As is in your packet, you'll see the information there. I think that it was very well received over the last 12 months. It's given us a lot of opportunities to interact with the public. And obviously, the opportunities we've had to have the vaccination clinic there a couple weeks ago was very well received as well. And so I'd like to request that we could continue that on for another year. Also, Mrs. Cordino's here. She would like to speak to it too, if that's okay.
Hi. Eva Corradino, chairperson of the City of Oswego PTAB, Promotion and Tourism Advisory Board. And I was also the coordinator for the Visitor Center with a lot of help from Amy Murphy and Tim Stahl to get that put together. We did it kind of on the fly. We learned a lot from the couple of months that it was open, and we have ideas about how to improve it, part of it being communication, getting the word out more within the community. We did have a very good working relationship with RSVP, and assuming the COVID numbers come down, I would like to see us also partner with Oswego High School and with the college for students looking for community service. It was, as Tim said, very well received. We had a lot of visitors from all over the state and neighboring states, which of course, this is what we want to hit, people that can easily come back to Oswego. We also had people from all over the country coming in because they'd stumble upon it and find us. So I think it's well worth having it there. And it's a great opportunity to use that space for other community things, such as the holiday history shops. I don't know if Mercedes or Mary Kay want to say anything about it?
I just want to say that that strategic location downtown in Oswego was amazing for us. And it's been trying to be an annual thing, except for COVID. And personally, for the Oswego County Historical Society, we sold 3 times more gift shop items in that 3.5 weeks than we did in an entire year normally. It had that stumbled across quality. People, even though it was really well publicized, they didn't really know about it, but they would walk by and come in before or after dinner. It was amazing, and we loved that location. So thank you very much for letting us be there.
I did all that. It was also great for all the historical agencies to work together. We really were rejuvenated, and because we did this years ago, but when we don't have a good location, we had to stop, and then there were a variety of other things, and we couldn't stay open later. That was really a problem as well. And I think, Eva is talking about the visitor center. The fact that they don't have a visitor center out by the college anymore is a huge problem, because we know we get a lot of tourists, and, it's natural for them to come downtown, and they're going to want information. So I can't thank you enough for allowing us to be in there, and so we'd love to do it again if you're willing to have us. And we did everything we could to work with Tim and Amy. They said, hey, stop everything, blizzard bugs, stop everything, COVID, whatever, boosters, stop everything, masks. We said, no problem, anything we can do to make it easy for you guys to use that space. And we really appreciate it, so thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Any questions from the council for these speakers? Okay, seeing none, thank you to everybody. And also, I believe everybody saw in their packet that the monthly rent is $1,800 a month, total of $21,600 for the year. Any other comments or concerns from anybody? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Councilor McBurney, Councilor Plunkett.
Counselor Cordino?
Yes.
Counselor McBrearty?
Yes.
Counselor Hill?
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Birch?
Yes. Item number 2, the engineering department requests the mayor be authorized to sign change order number 10 with John R. Dudley Construction Company for the East Side Wastewater Treatment Plant Asset Management Plan Improvement Project in the amount of $24,421.42. City engineer?
Happy New Year. So I hate to start things out with change orders, but that seems to be my main role in this. So what these are, we know we've been doing really a historic investment into our wastewater plants. And these 2 change orders in particular are dealing with our centrifuge room, which I hope you never have the pleasure to walk through. But part of that was having to regrade the floor to stop water and other things from getting down on equipment below to get it to go to the drains. Well, as a result of having to regrade the floors and repair the floors, one of the doors would no longer function. It was rotted pretty well, so it had to be replaced, so we went ahead and replaced it and actually brought it up to fire code to where it swings the direction it's supposed to. In the process, one of the centrifuges had a flexible exhaust duct that had been taped upon tape upon tape to repair it. And we just went ahead and said, let's hard pipe it and just eliminate that problem. So this change order really is to kind of wrap that room up and kind of make it complete.
All right, very good. Any questions from the council, from the public? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Counselor Hill, Counselor Burridge.
Counselor Cordino?
Yes.
Counselor McBurdy?
Yes.
Counselor Hill?
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Burge?
Yes.
Item number 3, the engineering department requests the mayor be authorized to sign change order number 11 with John R. Dudley Construction Company for the East Side Wastewater Treatment Plant Asset Management Plan Improvement Project in the amount of $2,355.13. City engineer?
So these are relatively small, and these are mainly just incidental changes that have happened, mainly from the first one, for instance, the city itself had gone and changed the layout of the bathroom, and that went in and caused that the amount of floor trim that was needed was now different. And so these 3 prices that are in here for that $2,355.13 are really reacting to other things that happened. One of them, we approved a change order for the lighting. The general contractor had to come in and do some additional demolition. And so the pretty low-cost items, but definitely reasonable pricing for the work we're asking for.
All right, very good, thank you. Any questions from the council, from the public? I just want to make note that with these 2 change orders, the total cost of this improvement project is $2,084,227.67.
Very good.
Can I have a motion, please? Counselor Burge, Counselor Plunkett.
Counselor Cordino?
Yes.
Counselor McBurdy?
Yes.
Counselor Hill?
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Burge?
Yes. Item number 4, the Code Enforcement Department requests authorization for Onondaga County Purchasing to seek bids from experienced firms or individuals to provide miscellaneous services to resolve code enforcement complaints. And I see our code director is here.
Good evening. Every year, we put some money aside for cleanups, grass, garbage, things like that. This is just to seek bids for contractors to do that. We have to send it out to Onondaga County. So, any questions on that?
Any questions, Mr. Miller, from the council, from the public? And this is an annual thing, isn't it?
That is correct. Yep.
Okay.
Our contract runs yearly.
Got it. All right, can I have a motion, please? Counselor Hill, Counselor Burridge.
Thank you.
Counselor Cordino?
Yes.
Counselor McBurdy?
Yes.
Counselor Hill?
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Burge?
Yes. Item number 5, the fire department requests permission to accept a $500 donation from National Grid Incorporated. Is there anyone here to speak to that? Apparently, the donation was made by National Grid, and this was something that was added on at the last minute. And do we know what it's for? Let me take a quick look. It's from Walter Dengos of National Grid. I'd like to provide, it's for provide the cost for dry ice and water distribution locations with a $500 check to be a token of appreciation in the restoration efforts. So it's a $500 donation from National Grid to supply dry ice during the efforts during this pandemic, I guess. Any questions from the council for this money? From the public, seeing none? Can I have a motion, please? Counselor Burge, Counselor McBurdy.
Counselor Cordino?
Yes.
Counselor McBurdy?
Yes.
Counselor Hill?
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Burge?
Yes. Item number 6, Mayor William J. Barlow Jr. requests an executive session regarding the police chief, fire chief, and DPW commissioner contracts. At this time, I'd like to have somebody provide a resolution or a motion to go into executive session to discuss this. Counselor Hill, Counselor Plunkett.
Counselor Corradino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrearty. Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett. Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
That hit I put on you. Hey, DeMario.
At this time, I'd like a motion to come out of executive session. Counselor Hill, Counselor Burridge.
Counselor Corradino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrearty. Counselor Hill. Counselor Plunkett. Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Is there any other business to attend to? Seeing none, can I have a motion to adjourn? Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Hill.
Counselor Corradino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrearty. Counselor Hill. Counselor Plunkett. Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.